Hey there everyone, I'm BBG Hill, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Listen to this bumping music in the background. It's amazing. But anyways, we're back in Mass Effect 3. Last time, we saved some ex-Cerberus scientists. Jacob among them from the last game. You probably remember him. And this time, I think we are going to start the Leviathan DLC. Actually start... Well, before I say that, let me go to the galaxy map and make sure there's not any other stuff that I feel as though might need to happen first. Because you know how I am. I keep saying, like, so many times that I'm going to start the Leviathan DLC, and then I end up finding something else that I feel is more important and makes more sense to do first. But yeah. Locate secret artifact. I don't know what that is. And that's the dealer. What is this? Project Overlord Base? Attack on Kamala? What are these? Let me find out what these are real quick, actually, okay? But if these are expanded galaxy map stuff, then it won't take very long, so we will still get to start. Oh, okay, that's the main story one. I just forgot that that's what the objective was. Attack on Kamala. Let's find out what this is. Okay, so we're here. We got some stuff to scan. We're gonna find out what this attack on Kamala thing is. Cholis. What's this? No one lives here. What do we got? What do you got for me, Planet Cholis? Hopefully it's something good. Governor Grothon Posnis. Okay. Sure. I have no idea who that is, but fine. Okay. Kamala is a relatively small but ezo-rich garden world recently colonized by the Batarians. Okay. Oh, I remember reading this email. Reaper invasion has turned Kamala's cities from affluent oases into a living nightmare. Alliance intelligence suggests that early in the Reaper invasion, a high percentage of the planet's population was captured and converted to husk creatures for future offensives. The processing camps still run night and day, and the troop transports fly legions of cannibals out every hour. For this reason, Alliance Command has put Kamala squarely in its sights for military strikes. 2.8 million people? Ujan is the capital. So let's see. So this is added by Expanded Galaxy Map. So maybe we'll have some kind of text-based story and a couple of decisions to make here. Or not. Batarian Special Intervention Unit. Sure. Allied victory. That's what I like to see. What is this? Caver Station. What is this? Oh, it's dead. It's dead. It's very dead. Okay, let's go back to the mass relay then, shall we? And then head to that other one that I wasn't sure about. And then once we do that, it's pretty much only going to be like scanning shit, which I could do that off camera. And main story stuff and DLC. That's all we're going to have left on our list of things to do for the moment. Project Overlord Base. What is this? Is this an N7 mission? Oh my god, I gotta fly a long ass way. Is there a fuel depot here? Nope. Am I gonna have enough fuel to make that? I sure hope so. Yeah, we should be fine. I think. I hope.
Commander, I'm getting a lot of readings here.
Signal confirmed.
What is this music? Excuse me? Hello? IT is an Earth... Oh, Project Overlord music, right. IT is an Earth-like world with a variety of habitable land, ranging from deserts to jungles to tundra. It also possesses faint rings and unusual features for a non-giant planet. The rings contain rocks up to 1 meter in length and a wide dust cloud that stretches nearly 23,000 kilometers from the center of the planet. 1.5 million people live there, with Andrastia as the capital. So definitely assuming this is a new remix to the song as well. Yeah, this is added. Okay. I'm gonna get my narrator voice on. As the Normandy arrives, Edie makes an announcement over the CIC's comm channel. Shepard, I do not detect any human life signs at the Cerberus facility. However, the AI are broadcasting a message and are trying to contact us. They appear fully sentient and want to negotiate. They do not appear actively hostile, although it is not clear what happened to their human technicians. The EMP will result in their being wiped completely, although their hardware will remain intact and could be used to install new software code. The N7 squadrons are being deployed in the Normandy's wake, and without disabling the defenses, they will be vulnerable. What would you like me to do, Commander? AI are broadcasting a message and trying to contact us. They appear fully sentient and want to negotiate. They do not appear actively hostile, although it is not clear what happened to their human technicians. Negotiate, I guess. What happened? You gonna tell me? Oh, okay. Allied forces updated. Cerberus AI. Nice. So Edie now has a fellow Cerberus AI. I love that remix, too. Oh, that's phenomenal. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, that was close. That was fantastic. Oh my god, good work. Good work to the creators of this mod. It just in general. Everything you've added is pretty damn good in my opinion. But that pretty much clears everything up. So we're going to head to the Citadel. And we're going to start Project Leviathan today. Or Project Leviathan. Start the Leviathan DLC. Let's dock. And let's go to Dr. Bryson's lab. I really enjoy all of the DLC for this game. I know I'm brown-nosing big time for BioWare while playing this, but I honestly mean it when I say that I have loved every game they've ever made.
Locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
Right?
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends.
Is that
rumors,
Thane?
Old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Is that
It's
necessary?
an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
Does that
And
make
how did you
sense?
wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge.
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Sounds useful to
Used
me.
your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now
No,
with
we
new
still
information
would.
we've uncovered.
Might just be
a
more
breakthrough's
prepared.
near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
Paragon. Ooh.
This is Commander Shepard. I need CSEC at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Oh boy. Sounds like indoctrination to
Transit
me.
records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a CSEC alert from this location. Were you harmed? I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to. At once.
His chair was invisible. His chair is still invisible. Or am I imagining that?
What's happening?
Good
You
question.
tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark, cold, Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
Then what happened here
So
then,
someone
huh?
else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Booyah.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Right.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson,
Pull it up.
you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Right. Leviathan sounds dangerous.
Anything
We should
capable of
probably
killing a Reaper
approach
can
it
do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the
Cautiously.
saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, may be relevant.
Hey, good one, Edie.
No, unless we
Proud of
can
you.
find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Good call. You're really useful, Edie. You know that?
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Oh.
Dr.
I didn't mean to
Bryson,
immediately
what's going on?
activate it, but whatever.
I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau
Right.
appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Alright, we can find him
Let's
together.
focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan.
Very similar to what we have on the
It may
Normandy.
help us locate Garneau.
Not gonna look
Does
around
this tell
yet,
us where
but
Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
fair enough. Search the lab for clues. That's why I wasn't looking around prior. Oh, this thing. I love this thing. I want one. I want one so bad. It's amazing. Oh?
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is
Possibly.
possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Right.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
There's like another thing that was popping up in the corner. Did you guys see that? Pretty sure it was. free upgrades. What is that? Are those bottle rockets? Look like bottle rockets in that box. Why do they have bottle rockets? I feel like that wouldn't be assisting their research at all. Oh, all these free upgrades. Oh. Oh man, look at these upgraded textures and stuff. Oh boy. I love it. What do we got here? Pistol ultralight materials. Hell yay. Alright. Let's go in here then, shall we? I'm gonna go up here. We'll kind of start up here and work our way back to where we initially were here for. Picture.
Anne Bryson, age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
At the moment?
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis.
Right.
Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there, unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Well, that's a bit selfish and stupid of you, because as you can see, that did not help the hegemony at all, because they got basically annihilated as soon as this war started.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
At the moment.
7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
Interesting.
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search.
Do it. Add it to the
Those appear to be
parameters.
sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations
Is that what a
of sightings?
Rachni ship looks like?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy
It's
map.
creepy as hell. I know, that's just Arachni. Thought their ships had like tentacles and shit.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Maybe this microscope.
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need EZO?
Maybe.
While it's
Maybe it
not
eats it.
consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Fair enough. The Thorian, August 17th, 2185. The Thorian, a life form discovered on Pharos, provides fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays. Prothean artifacts would not interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along lines they could predict, using technology the Reapers controlled. The Thorian is an exception to that rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labor, or even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. Commander Shepard claims that Reapers do the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must do something similar. Right.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
Right. Oh! Shit!
Bryson was
He
not
connected a
merely
lot of
tracking sightings.
dots.
He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding it now.
It's added. It's a random plant. Okay, there's actually a planter up there. That's actually really cool. It's little things that I'm impressed by. Little details. Hello.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster's more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Whoa. Controversial. What do you guys think? Do you think the Loch Ness Monster exists? Let me know in the comments if you're hearing this.
Destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
I assume that's properly protected.
This appears to be encrypted data on Reaper fleet activity.
You think it's relevant?
Possibly. But it is impossible to say without more data. And the decryption key.
Oh, hello.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
Not useful yet, but it's about to be.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Nice.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An
Bingo.
interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this... art.
Vocal quotes on that one. What about here? Ayo.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute.
6581
Take a look at that.
G17. Is that what that said?
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
All right. Extrapolate. We must extrapolate. Extrapolate real hard. Who's sitting back here? Maybe that's their chill spot.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet
You don't say.
use this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Thank you, Edie. You are my savior. Now, it's possible to just put, like, one filter on this and then just, whatever. But, activate Reaper activities. The more of these that you use,
Based on
the
search
easier it
results,
is.
Garneau is in one of these 5 systems.
Right?
I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
I would like to further narrow the search, please. Creature sightings.
Alien sightings?
Right?
3 possibilities.
Element 0 deposits.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
There it is.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
We have a match, baby. And actually, on that note, before we even leave, I'm going to end the episode here. Because I can't believe we've been recording for 25 minutes already, but we have. So, as usual, guys, thank you all so very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I know I say that every episode, but it's like I feel like I need to, because it really means a lot that you guys are watching this. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. If you really enjoyed it, make sure to hit that subscribe button that's also down below for more content from me. And feel free to leave me a comment, let me know what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like, and any suggestions for games that you would like to see me play in the future. And last but most certainly not least, if this video just blew your mind, then most definitely be sure to share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, random people you meet on the street or the internet, whatever floats your boat. And I will see all of you in the next one. See you later.